What's going on, guys? Bankrupper Games here with more ADACA. And last episode, when we left off, it was a really cool episode. We covered everything that was available in the demo, the free Steam demo for the game, and fought off against some new cult-like enemies that are actually quite creepy and appear in a quite creepy area of the game. So I definitely recommend going back and watching that if you haven't seen it, because it was very, very fun. And yeah, at the end of the episode, we just made it to this free scrappers little settlement, and we're just going to end the level here by resting up. So you can see the ship that we just looked at. Let's move closer to wherever this beam of pulsing light is. Again, the art direction, absolutely fantastic. There is this security code pad here, and the code is mentioned in the guide, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video here and just have a quick look around just to see if I can find it for you guys, just to make sure, just so I can include it in the playthrough for you. So welcome back, guys, and I've actually just looked at the code and had a real good look around the level as well. And I can't find it anywhere in the level, but if you look at the code, it is 0451, which is a legendary code for immersive sims. So I don't know if it's just like the guy that made the game is just hoping that you'd guess, because I can't find the code anywhere in the level at all. So yeah, really cool that that's in there. So we got a machine pistol, which is a weapon we've already seen but haven't had a chance to use. And that just gives us an access to this room with these weapons. The grenade launcher and DMR we'll get to see much more of later on. We've already seen the rocket rifle, but we'll be able to get to see that later on as well. So I'm going to go with the machine pistol, which is a weapon we've seen, but I chose not to use it at the time. The plasma rifle, very, very fun weapon. Bit of an alternative to the light machine gun, but it also has an alternate fire, which is very, very cool. And we'll get to see this throughout large sections of the game as well. And then we've also got the carbine, which is a semi-automatic, very accurate, but also very high damaging weapon. I found really, really useful, this one. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy with our loadout. But if you want to if you'd prefer to use other weapons, you can take anything that you want from the shelves here in the armory. Yeah, you can't turn back, and there's a invisible wall that stops you. Anyway, but this is one of our first sort of more open levels, and yeah, you'll be able to see it. It's actually quite creepy in a lot of ways. So here we have another faction group of mercenaries, and we'll run into these guys throughout the game as well. They always tend to have quite good weapons on them. So we'll have to remember this number, 8105. And this is in the guide, but it doesn't say where it is, but it is just hidden behind the locker here. That'll come in handy in a second. Up here though, there is a DMR we can use if you didn't access the armory before. And they've got a S.T.A.L.K.E.R rifle with them. Very, very cool. It's not a weapon we'll be able to run into very often, so I am just going to equip it. We can always come back and get our battle rifle or carbine or whatever it's called. If, we need the ammo, but we have also got our plasma rifle anyway. Also, in the room with the DMR, in case you didn't notice it earlier, there is the data cache reader, but we haven't come across the data cache just yet. You can also take the radio with you, if you like. And if you didn't gather, the S.T.A.L.K.E.R rifle is basically a remote control sniper rifle. And the tracking on the round is quite good. So there is a much better way to get up here. It's using the fridge. And here is another secret for us. And this is the concussion rifle, another weapon we'll see a lot more of later in the game, but just somewhere you can get it early here. We did see the data cache reader, but I do want to have a look for the data cache itself. So yeah, I didn't actually find this one when I first played through the game. But it's good to figure out where it is. So before we get the fuel, just going to go back and make sure to get the data cache. Very strange photo here, but we'll learn a bit more about that in the future. Another load of C4 there as well. Not doing too well on the whole ammo front. Thankfully, we know where we can pick up some powerful weapons. I'm pretty sure I just saw one of the enemies out the corner of my eye. Definitely not. Over here there was a shotgunner, and he does have a semi-auto shotgun, but I do remember it going flying when we took him out. So we'll just take the battle rifle for now, just so we've got another weapon. Already found the data cache reader. That's our friend. Oops. Something that I did find in my first playthrough is this red chest here, and it had a different weapon in it last time. We've gotten the laser magnum, which I'll definitely pick over the machine pistol, and when you get a weapon from a red chest, they seem to have a lot of ammo with it as well. But these red weapon chests always tend to have something very, very powerful in them. I don't know if that's a reference to Borderlands. You might be picking up there's a lot of references to other games and well-known games in ADACA, which I think is really, really good. They're done really, really well, and definitely much more than just copying. Yeah, it's I'm sure there'll be a lot of stuff that is in the game that I don't notice and you guys pick up on. Not going to head off in that direction just yet. But yeah, last time I got like a sniper rifle that shot exploding rounds, and I'm pretty sure it went through walls as well. It was an incredibly overpowered weapon. Just basically disintegrated anything that you touched with it. going to mess around with that power cell either, because I always tend to let more enemies spawn, basically. But yeah, looking at the guides, it does tell us the data cache is just here. And again, I'll have that link down in the description below, because this is one that I definitely didn't find myself first time I played the game. Very, very creepy. Definitely tell something's going on. So this is basically an energy sniper rifle, very, very cool. I know we've got the laser magnum, but we'll give it a go. I didn't use it too much first time I played the game. It is quite powerful in certain situations. And you can see that power cell goes to that force field down there. And this is our way back to the starting area. I did forget about those enemies spawning. It gives us a chance to test out our arquebus here. So I think that's how you say it. I'd say it's more like a DMR than a sniper rifle, thinking about it. Yeah, not the best weapon to use in close quarters, but still pretty powerful. You know the pyro cannon's my favourite, so I'm going to be messing around with that. I've sworn there's a force field further on that we deactivated. Certain weapons like the pyro cannon are pretty good at staggering the enemies, and their AI sort of bugs out a little bit and they tend to stand there as well. Might be another reason why I quite enjoy using it. I just think it's really cool on top of that as well. And here is just the other end of those train tracks. Back to the start of the level. That's where we got the laser magnum from in that train car. Like I said, it's where the game starts getting a little bit more open in its level design. It does kind of annoy me though, how there's this ship here and we can't take it. It's a little bit of an inconvenience. And that guy had the slag cannon on him. And it's a weapon that's very, very cool. I've never found it to be that powerful though. And of course, we're the one that falls down the mine shaft. And we seem to have lost all our weapons as well, which doesn't put us in a great situation. Because we've started this new level undermined, looking at how long this episode has been, I think here's a pretty good place to wrap it up. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode and been enjoying the series so far. I am really enjoying getting back into this game because, like I said before, it has been a little while since I've played it. And I hope you guys are enjoying the series too. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to like and subscribe for more, and then that way you won't miss out on the rest of this fantastic game. So thanks again for watching. I always appreciate having you guys here, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.